Well, I'm underway again towards West Papua, Triton Bay. For the third time. Hopefully third time's a charm. I failed the first two times. The first time because of headwinds. I was just going to be miserable, so I didn't want to do it. And then the second time, squalls and thunderstorms turned me around. Really nasty. But look at this weather, you know. We'll see what happens. But I got to go now. If I don't go now, it's going to be weeks away, and I've already been here way too long. So. Oh, I'm on my way. That's coming up on the end of this island, Kai Besar. Once I round that, I can fall off, not much, about 5-10 degrees to starboard, and then it's a straight shot of 100 miles to West Papua. It's almost 6 o'clock, approaching the nighttime. I have no illusions that I'm going to sleep tonight. I mean, I'm going to lay down, but whenever I have to motor through the night, I'm always listening for bad sounds, and it's not very peaceful. You can see how noisy this is with the wind. It's either noisy from the engine or noisy from the wind, one of the two. So I survived the night. It's kind of a mixed bag. Right after the sun went down, 7:30, the wind picked up, about 12 knots. And so I managed to shut off the engine and sail till not very fast, you know, 3.5, 4 knots, 4.5. But I sailed till 2:30 in the morning when the wind finally died, and I can see the land ahead of me. I'm about 29 miles still away, but can see the mountains of Papua New Guinea, the west end of the island. I got onto Vessel Finder when I was in Tual, you know, those marine traffic. You can get on the website and check out AIS targets to see where boats are in the world, anywhere in the world. Find me on there if you want to, Lena May. But I looked around this area for other yachts, other sailboats. There were still 2 in Tual that had been there for weeks. I think they're waiting on parts or something. But other than that, there were none up here that I could see on there. So that concerns me a little because it's really primitive and remote up here, and I'm alone on this boat, and I kind of wish that I don't wish that I wasn't alone on the boat, but I would like to have another boat with me. That would be nice, you know, buddy boat. I've heard of incidents up here where locals will come and ask for fee to anchor. You go anchor in a bay, and the locals will show up and say, you know, oh, you got to pay, not in English, you got to pay $20 to anchor here. And you're like, no, I don't. And they're like, yeah, you do. And you're like, no, I don't. And then they're like, well, then you realize there's 5 of them in a boat, and you're one person on your boat, and yeah, you do. So I'm concerned about that a little bit. I have this thing where I pretend that I've got somebody else aboard, so if somebody comes close to the boat, I'll lean down into the companionway and shout something down, or say, hey, no, just stay down there, I'm okay, I just go back to sleep, or just pretend like I'm talking to somebody else, so they think somebody's below. But so we'll see. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't want to make it sound like it's really dangerous, but I am a little concerned that I'm alone out here, so. My first stop in Triton Bay is this little cove on the backside of Iduma Island, and I could not have asked for a nicer place. This place is stunning. I mean, it's just completely, I just can't even describe it. The pictures I show you even don't do it justice. It's completely, absolutely beautiful. And this is just what I needed after that time I spent there in Tual. I did the math. I was there for 22 days waiting for a weather window to get up here. And it just was rainy and overcast and stormy and windy. Seemed like every day. And I was just getting really like dejected and down. And I am so glad that I made it up here, because this is just what the doctor ordered, I'm telling you. Well, I was right. As soon as I dropped the anchor, I was just backing up on it. Still had the motor running. I hadn't even set it yet. And here comes a dude telling me I got to pay to anchor here. It's this guy. So he comes over and he tells me it's 500,000 rupiah to anchor here. It's like 30 US, 50 Australian dollars. I think no. I was like, no, okay, I'll leave. So he says, 200,000. I was like, no, I said, I've got 100,000, that's all. And it's either that or I'm leaving. He was like, okay, Seratus, 100,000, which is like $6 US, 650, which still sucks. Kind of sucks, not because, I mean, 650, it was 650, it's whatever, but I just don't like it that some dude, who is he, the last dude? I don't know if he's the last one, or somebody else is going to come and say, oh, you got to pay 500. I'll be like, I just paid that other dude. And they're like, who? Like you paid some guy some guy. Now you got to pay, I got to pay somebody else. So this is such an awesome place. There's these islets that you come past. I'll show you. And I'm back in this bay. This side is a cliff. The open bay is out past those islets around the backside there. Namatote Strait. So there's cliffs. And then the head of the bay, you got this cool coconut grove. There's a little beach there, but it's only a beach at low tide. Because when I got here, there was no beach there. But coconut grove. And then this side is towering jungle. Steaming jungle because it just rained. And then this end, beyond the islets, is another little bay that goes back in there. I thought about going back in there and anchoring, but yeah, I didn't. So I guess, yeah, I mean, it's worth $6 for sure. Probably worth 50, but I'm not gonna pay $50 to anchor. There's a lot of beautiful places. We'll see if the guy comes back or not. I told him I'd leave tomorrow, but I don't think he didn't understand a word I said. And I didn't really understand anything he said either. So there was Wi-Fi cell signal when I pulled in here. It's not anymore, so I don't know if I don't know what happened, but if there was cell signal in here, I'd stay another day just because it's beautiful. I could watch the football games tomorrow. But I don't know. We'll see.